Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Shasmin Orfaika, and today my group will be presenting about our product description for ELS204, proofreading and editing. So our products were found on the same platform, which is Shopee, and the first product is jersey shirt and the second one is a blouse. So our category are shirt. This is product description A, which includes 170 words and 28 errors. And this is product description B, which includes 162 words and 21 errors. So these are the errors that we identified in both product description, which consists of spacing error, capitalization error, word choice, punctuation error, and omission error. Similarities between product A and B. The first error is spacing error. Both products share the same error pattern, which is not putting a space after punctuation. This is important to be corrected to ensure clarity of the text. Next is the capitalization error. Both texts contain capitalization issues that affect clarity and overall sentence structure. Although they fall under the same error category, the patterns differ. Product A unnecessarily capitalizes words such as brand and new, while Product B fails to capitalize words that should be capitalized, such as you, at the beginning of a sentence after a full stop. These errors reduce the professionalism and readability of the text, especially for business text.
Now let's look at word choice error. So word choice error occurs when inappropriate words are used, causing the meaning to become unclear or inappropriate. So for example, we have here is receiving. We change it to giving, because in this description, the context is the buyer is supposed to give feedback, not receive feedback, because this is a note from the seller, so the buyer should give, not receive feedback. The second one, we have light. We change it to lighting, because here we are talking about the setup or conditions of light, not just a single source of light. So now let's look at punctuation error. So both of the texts show punctuation mistakes that affect overall accuracy of the sentences. So the first one, we have 5-star rating. The 5-star, we added a hyphen, because the word 5-star is a compound adjective that is describing the noun rating. The second one is within 72 hours. We added a period or a full stop after 72 hours, because every complete sentence needs a proper punctuation at the end. Now let's focus on omission error. So the missing words were added to complete the sentence and make the meaning clear. So for example, in first with best service, we added the to specify it is the best service. In the second one, we added are to maintain clarity of the sentence, so that it is grammatically correct and clear. Also, it is easy to understand. Next, we'll be looking at the differences in language errors. So we have listing error, conjunction error, transposition error, preposition error, pluralization error, sentence structure, SVA error, added copy error, verb form error, and tone error. So I'll pass to the next person to present the differences.
Error that we found in product A description is listing error. It is wrong because the list is written in one continuous line. When information is not separated properly, readers may get confused and miss the important points. The correction that we made is by putting the title and the list in a different line, because this makes the list more organized and easier to follow. By using the correct form of listing, the customers could get a clearer and user-friendly description, and it helps customers to understand the information quickly without confusion. The second error that was found in the text is conjunction error. In the text, a comma is used instead of a conjunction, but in English, a comma alone cannot connect the final item in a list correctly. We corrected the error by adding "and" before the last item, because the word "and" is used to join the items properly, and it follows the standard English grammar rules. We should use the correct conjunction to make the sentence sound complete and natural, since correct conjunctions improve the readability and professionalism. Next, we found a transposition error in the text. The wrong order of the word makes the sentence sounds unnatural and does not follow the normal English structure. So to make the sentence clear and easy to understand, we rearrange the position because we should use the correct word order because clear sentences help readers understand the message faster. Natural structure also makes the product description sounds more trustworthy. Lastly, we found a subject-verb agreement error in the text. To make a sentence grammatically correct and accurate, we should match the verb with the subject. For example, if we use a singular subject, we should use verb in a singular form to make the sentence correct and follows the basic English grammar rule. We made a correction by matching the verb encourages with the subject it because the verb agrees with the subject in number. We should use correct subject-verb agreement to maintain grammatical accuracy, and correct grammar makes the product description look more professional and reliable.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hadim bin Syafir Fazli and I will be presenting about the difference of errors found in product description B. The first error is the preposition error. So the first example being, if you feel happy for receiving our products, should be corrected if you are happy with our products. The justification for this is because the preposition for is incorrectly used. Because happiness is typically caused by personal satisfaction, so the correct preposition should be with, not for. And the second example is, you can consult our customer service. The correction should be, you can consult with our customer service. So there is an omission of the preposition with after the verb consult. Because the verb consult typically requires the preposition with when referring to people. Moving on to the next error, which is the tone error. So both examples, warm tips should be corrected to important notice, and ASAP or spelled with ASAP, the abbreviation shouldn't be an abbreviation, corrected as soon as possible, because both warm tips and ASAP sound too informal and non-standard, especially for the professional context in doing business for the as an example for this product. And then the third error is the pluralization error. So the first example is the measure error should be corrected into the measurement errors. So the original text, the justification for this is because the original text is inconsistent with the pluralization of the word errors as the sentence before. And then the next example is and monitor should be corrected and monitors, because this is a blunder on pluralization when describing different, as there's an implied variety of lightings and monitors of the product of the clothing. Okay, moving on to the fourth error, which is the verb form. The first example is there will be errors, should be corrected to there may be errors, because the verb choice of modality here is the modality is will be is too definite and too strong for the measurement variation. So the correction should be there may be errors, as factory made clothing rarely make errors, so there may be errors. There will be errors. It's not too definite. It's not too definitive. It's a rare occurrence. All right. The next example is, please contact us while you need it. Should be corrected. Please contact us when needed. This is a verb form error because it's an incorrect tense. Please contact us while you need it should be corrected when needed. The past tense of needed is used for a general condition, so it's when, not with, and not while. Okay, sorry. And then the fifth error is the sentence structure error. The error is shipped within 48 hours after placing the order and arrived at the International Transportation Center within 72 hours. The correction should be the product will be shipped within 48 hours and will arrive at the International Transportation Center within 72 hours. The justification for this is because the sentence structure is grammatically faulty due to the sentence fragmentation. The sentence fragmentation is because of the absence of the subject, which is the product, which causes a faulty parallelism in the sentence structure that makes it awkward. To the last error, which is the added copy error. So the first example is regarding to the size issue should be corrected regarding the size issue. So the preposition to there is a redundant and should be omitted because regarding is already self-explanatory to the subject or the subject that it is referring to. So regarding doesn't need any preposition to come after it.
So these are the corrected product description that we corrected for product A and for product B.